How's it going, everyone? This is Freddie Bandola. I'm the Blackboard Course Heights Assistant at New Heights Educational Group, and today we're going to talk about Blackboard Collaborate. Um, so far, this is a new thing that's going to be coming to classes. Um, I think it's a pretty good way to interact with your students. This is pretty much like an online conferencing thing, but it's more catered towards a classroom environment. So let's get started on this. So first of all, to get it, you're going to go into the Blackboard official website, and you're going to just scroll down to this link right here. So make sure you click on that. And then you're going to sign up for a free 30-day trial. Now, I have yet to hear back from the sales rep about the pricing and what the plans are. So I'll keep everyone updated on that. So once you click on that link, enter down your information, choose whether you want the emails or not, and then you're going to agree to the terms and conditions, and then click sign up, and you're going to be getting an email that looks just like this. Now you have two links, one where you have access as a moderator, and then the second one, this is what you want to share. This is the link that you want to share with your students. So be sure they have that link so they can have access to your to the online conference. So as a teacher, click on this link and you'll be directed to this. So when you first start this up, you're going to be asked to set up your audio and your video. So for right now, I have only set up my microphone, and you'll get another pop-up or a couple messages saying click here to learn more about this, or click here to learn more about that. So it's pretty much a tutorial just to get you started on it. So you might want to dabble around that if you want. So yeah, be sure to check out the tutorials if you want. So you're going to click over here. You have the trial session. I'm pretty sure that's going to change once you purchase Collaborate. So you can also use your phone for audio. Report an issue just in case there's a bug coming up. You can go back to your tutorials by clicking over here. If you need further help, be sure to click this. And just the privacy policy terms, and then you're going to click here if you want to leave your session. And then over here, this is where it gets important. So this is pretty much a section where you get to interact with all your students or other teachers that could be in. So this is your chat room. Click here if you want to type a message or get some emojis going on. And then over here is where you get to see the list of your students. You can see on the moderator. I'm pretty sure under here that's where you can see your other participants. So you can do that. Now, so you have a big class going. You can click on this to find your attendees. Detach panel, that's pretty much your extra window right here. Pretty cool. Or you can mute your students if you want to do that. You can mute all. Now, I think this is a good way to provide captions as well. So you can type whatever you want. It's a good way if you don't have any audio going on, there's something wrong with your computer or things like that. You can add some captions, so you can turn that off if you want to. Now this is by far the important one over here. You should be able to share your blank whiteboard. You can draw whatever you want, type whatever you want on here. And you can type whatever text just to enhance your lecture a bit. So you can type some examples if you want to. Write your 1+1s, 2+2s, or whatever example that you want to show on the whiteboard. So make good use of that. Now, for share application, you will have to download an add-on. I was able to get something called desktop sharing. This is provided by Blackboard, so make sure you get that. Now, for other browsers, I have tested Firefox and Microsoft Edge. Firefox works just as well as Chrome when using Collaborate. However, Microsoft Edge is not recommended to use with Blackboard Collaborate because you won't be able to share your screen. So if you have if you have Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome, I recommend those two if you want to start using Blackboard Collaborate. So once you get that, you can share your entire screen. This is what you would be able to see if you were to share your screen. So your students can see it as well. And I think this is a good way to, let's say you have a quiz and you want to share that quiz. You should be able to see this, and then while you're doing this, you do have a polling section. So let's say true or false. You can put that as 2 choices, or if there's like a multiple choice, you can put that on there as well. So let's say you have all these. This is a good one. You have 5 choices, and then you just gotta make sure they choose E. Make sure they choose E, or whatever class it is, they can choose whatever they want. So there's that. And they can also put down a timer. Let's say they have 30 seconds to answer that question. Make sure it counts down, and this is where they would view the timer. You can stop that whenever you want to, or you can break them up into groups. You have group 1, group 2. You can call whatever group that you can call them on whatever you want. You can start them. Now this takes some time, and then you can choose to enter group 1 or group 2. Students have this accessibility as well. They should be able to access this. So you can have them join group 1, group 2. So I'll join group 1. There I am. And they can in a group answer whatever they want to on this question. Now I'm just using this. This is an old quiz of mine. I had this in college, and I'm just using this as an example. All right. Now you can move to another group if they don't want to. Keep up with that group if they want. That's their choice. Or if they just find a student that's being disruptive, they can move to another group as well. Alright. Okay, there I am. I'm not in any groups anymore. Now, if you want to change a setting in the future, let me stop this first. If you want to change a setting in the future, you can also click on here. You can set up a new webcam if you want. You can set up a new microphone. Just make sure just make sure they have this just to set up everything. Or if you want to use your phone in the future, you can use that. You can also click here if you need to set up any notifications, if you want to disable them, enable them, or you can go to session settings, so just adjust them for a bit. And then of course, like this one on what you saw over here, if you have any bugs, you can report them to Blackboard. Now, I think this is good. I think this is a pretty good online conferencing piece of, I should say, software. But I've also tested Zoom out because you can use that as a web conferencing software as well, but I feel that Blackboard is more catered towards students. I think the interaction is great when using this. You can even have them raise their hand if they have any questions, and then you can kind of see that on the list of attendees. Like if they want to answer a question or if they want to ask a question. I'm pretty sure you can't do that on Zoom. So unless you want to keep typing out messages saying, "Hey, over here, I'm first. Answer me first." You don't want to search. You don't want to search through every chat room or any chat histories. Finding that one student who has a question. So I think this is a pretty good way to interact with your students. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I'll keep everyone updated on the pricing. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. You can reach me on my email. It's freddie@newheightseducation.org. Again, that is FREDDIE, letter B as in boy, at newheightseducation.org. So feel free to shoot me any questions, and I'll be sure to answer them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope I got through some of the basics of Blackboard Collaborate, and hope to see you guys soon. Thanks. Alright, I forgot to mention something about a certain feature. I forgot to mention share files. So right now I have 2 files already over here, but to add something, you can always click here and then add your files. If you're doing PDFs, they take a short time to convert. Now when you share them, they do have to go through a conversion process. So if you have a PDF, it shouldn't take more than like 3-2 minutes. However, if you are planning on sharing a PowerPoint presentation, that will take a while. So you might as well go to the share application or share screen feature. You might as well use that feature right here. So, but for share files, I think this is a way better solution to putting up a quiz. Like let's say here I have a midterm exam answers over here, and then I get to share that, and then I can just go through the whole polling process. So you can pretty much ignore the whole share when I share the screen with the PowerPoint presentation of that quiz that I did, because you don't want to keep going back and forth between this window and then back and forth to the PowerPoint presentation. You don't want to do that. So if you want to show a quiz on screen, you can do that, and then you can enter down your poll right here or set the timer over here without having to flip back through windows. So make sure you use that to your advantage, and I'm pretty sure your class would be wouldn't have to go back to the whole backtracking process. So yeah, that's all I just wanted to mention. All right, like I said before, let me know if you have any questions or not. I'll be sure to answer them. Email address is freddieb@newheightseducation.org. So let me know if you have any questions. I'll be sure to answer them. Thanks.